My name's Gerald, I'm in the Space Force, and I'm gonna show you my secret building and all the secret...
This was not a case of a young man that was looking to betray his country, although he was clearly doing things that were illegal and very harmful to American national security. And he wasn't doing this on behalf.
My name is Gerald, and I'm in the United States Space Force. And this is not your stereotypical military recruitment ad. This is my story. And these personal views do not reflect the official views of the Department of Defense, or Space Force, or Air Force. I don't work in outer space or with aliens. I've heard any and every joke about the Space Force.
But there's no threat in space! Who are we fighting? Satellites? A bunch of frozen monkeys? Elon Musk's convertible?
Space Force. Space Force. Just the name sounds funny. Whenever I see it, I think Space Force!
And to be honest, growing up, I never even imagined a Space Force being a real thing. But I did grow up as a normal kid in America. I went to school, played Halo, and sucked at talking to girls.
It's 10:33. Here. What?
I joined the Air Force wanting to be a cop.
Get ready for a lifetime of being badass motherfuckers.
Oh, I am.
Because I was actually trying to get into security forces, and the job I got was space systems operations. I ended up getting space operations as my job, and the rest is history. Fast forward 12 years, and here I am, a sergeant in the United States Space Force.
Ignition sequence start. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and run, get a little jog in, but today I'm not feeling it. I want to say I wake up in the morning and just reflect while I drink my coffee. Space system operations. What is it exactly? So, space system operations in the Space Force is essentially exactly what it sounds like, operating space systems. But it's not just one space system. There are various space mission areas that encompass space system operations. For example, in my experience, I've done missile warning, GPS, satellite command and control, so the actual health of the satellite, making sure that the satellite is staying in orbit and within the parameters of everything. Space lift, so ensuring that we're able to launch rockets out into outer space. So when I did space lift, I worked with both government and civilian launches with the payloads. In general, it just depends on what system you get assigned to out of tech school. So when I first joined, I completed basic training, and then I went to tech school, where then I got missile warning and I learned missile warning fundamentals. Other people got SATCOM, satellite communications, C2, command and control, which is you're monitoring the health and the well-being of the satellite, and other things that you can get into, like offensive counter space and defensive counter space. And the opportunities go on and on. You can even get out of your normal career field as space system operations and do something else. But primarily, I've done space system operations my whole career. There is definitely a lot of opportunities in the space system operations career field. It's not just one job suits all, but there is opportunities for growth and learning and certifications. We have professional military education, Space 200, where you learn more about other people that utilize space assets and its other branches as well. But let me show you what it looks like in a day in the life of me, a Space Force sergeant. Let's go. To work right now. Just show you what I do every day.
This was classified above top secret.
Not really. Maybe. It's classified.
So just got off work, heading to the gym right now, and I'd have to say today was a pretty chill day. Nothing too crazy, steady at least, but it really just depends on the day of the week or what type of week you're having. At times you'll be supporting inspections or exercises or other outside agencies that are coming to visit at the unit. Maybe they're trying to check our systems, and so as NCOIC or non-commissioned officer in charge, my job falls more along the lines of the managerial aspect.
Hello, Peter. What's happening? I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow.
And of course, the operations aspect, making sure that our systems are operational, they have all the updates that they need, and supporting those exercises and inspections. And a lot of it is coordinating with outside agencies. So there's a lot of communication on a day-to-day. I'll have maybe a meeting or two depending on the day of the week, and I'm updating our commander on the current status of our personnel, making sure that they're getting all the opportunities that they can get, and they're also being able to take the leave that they can take while we can support it on our schedule.
Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm also gonna need you to go ahead and come in on Sunday too. Okay.
Normally, this job that I have is considered back office, meaning it's like a Monday through Friday job where you support the people that are on the different teams working the shift, because all our different satellite constellations and satellite systems are manned normally 24/7, 365, which means if you're familiar with shift work, you have different teams and you have different teams that take the different shifts, and there are certifications that they have to have, but I'm still certified. So whenever one of our guys takes leave or whenever they go to some training or TDY off island and they have to come off crew, I can cover down on those shifts. I can basically come off the bench, shoot a couple threes.
Everyone out here oohing and on with him. He's already got
pull a 12-hour shift and then get right back into the flow of things. And that is the advantage of being a back office job, is that you work normally Monday through Friday, but you are covering for the folks who are covering down 24/7, 365. A lot of space system operation jobs work through the holidays, work through the weekends, and it's just something that the guys take and run with it. And that's why I think depending on the team you get on or the crew that you get on, you build a camaraderie with your folks. And I think there's just a lot of different personalities with the different members that you work with, which can either clash or vibe pretty well. Where I work, there is multiple branches in our unit or different services, so it's not just all Space Force. You know, you have Navy, you have Army, and you have not really Marines as much, and Air Force. But I'm just getting to the gym. I'm gonna take this pre-workout. Got this, I think it's Woke AF white gummy deer, and I'm gonna hit legs today. So let's get it.
3, 2, 1, go!
having you here.
Okay, so we're gonna get dinner. Normally, people that live on base go to the dining facility or the chow hall, but we don't really do that. We actually eat pretty good. But we've started meal prep.
Yeah, but today, no.
It's because she got a headache, so we're gonna get pho. And pho's actually still pretty healthy.
It fits my macro, so.
Yeah, she likes to do macros. I think it's too much math. So, as long as it feels healthy, it is healthy.
Period.
What did you order?
I got the
Fuck that bitch.
Excuse me? What did you say?
the fuck that bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
Oh, I thought you were stuttering.
It was good. What do you rate that?
I rate that a 10 out of 10.
It was 10 out of 10, I would say, as well.
Yum. The real ones know that you gotta grab ones all the way in the back.
Alright guys, so hope you enjoyed this day in the life of a Space Force Sergeant. I just wanted to give you guys some insight, and I honestly felt pretty motivated to make this video. If you guys have been following me for a little bit, you may know that I produced a video pretty similar, a day in the life of a Space Force operator, I believe. And I got both, great positive feedback. It was actually my #1 video in terms of views, and it looked like the projection was it was going to continue to skyrocket. Big social media pages were also like saying, hey, can we use this? But on the other side, there were people that didn't like the video. Some of my old leadership reached out to me, and parts of the leadership said, hey, we pretty much don't like this video and we want you to take it down. When they said that, I said, absolutely, I'll take it down. I didn't want any trouble, and at the time when I released this, it was I think either 2020 or 2021. The Space Force was still pretty brand new, and so I had a drive and I had a passion to show people what I was doing. I was very excited. They keep saying, tell your story, with the public perception of what does Space Force even do. And so I felt inclined and I felt motivated to show what I did. At that point, I felt discouraged, and I just, I kind of didn't want to keep on making videos. But I got here to my current duty station, and my current leadership and my first supervisor here, they got wind of everything that happened at my last duty station, and they were actually very supportive, and they said, hey, we think this is an awesome hobby that you have, continue to do it within the right parameters, but we really support you. And I think that's kind of what got me back into it. But again, I think there was a part of me where, like, with the projection that I was going, I was very motivated before, but now I'm just kind of like, but hopefully get back into it. And again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. So yeah, if you guys have any comments, concerns, leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way I can push out more content to you guys. But as always, stay safe, keep grinding, and y'all take it easy.